Hi everyone, this time we're going to be at Sepang, basically the hot and humid race that we're ready for. We do so many laps a season around this place because we do 6 days testing, and yeah, it won't be easy. Paul's going to draw for you, so he's ready.
I'm gonna try it.
Ready to do a good job. See if he remembers it. So, Sepang, greasy this time of year because of the heat. For some reason, it just basically gets super greasy. In the mornings in FP1, you usually see a little bit faster lap times than we see in the afternoon. And it's just because as the temperature starts to rise, usually if we get more than 55 degrees, track becomes really difficult. Breaking down into turn one, we have not really too much opportunity to make any mistakes there. The actual line on the corner is not very wide, so it goes 180 degrees, changes direction into the left, drops away actually there, so it's quite difficult to get the left exactly right because it goes off camber and quite a big drop in the middle of the corner. Then we accelerate down through turn three. Turn three is where you'll see the amazing pictures of all the riders looking like they're going to go over the inside of the grass, and that's how much spinning we are going through turn three. Accelerate up there, which is the end of sector one, braking then hard into turn four. Little bit, I would say, bumpy. Would you say, Paul? Into turn four,
yeah,
quite difficult.
More and more.
Yeah, with every year gets bumpy. Again, really difficult to get the right brake point here because it gets quite narrow in the middle of the corner, so easy to run wide and lose time. Accelerate out of turn four, over the hill into five. I would say five is a real fun corner.
Yeah.
Difficult to get
5,
right.
6.
Yeah, difficult to get right because you're kind of rolling over the top of the hill. When you roll off as well, you feel sometimes the bike's getting a little bit light going down. Yeah, certainly fun there. Through the 5, change direction to 6. 6, there's a little bump in the middle of there, so you have to just be a little bit careful when you go on the maximum lean. Accelerate out of there, and then these two corners probably for me 2 of the most difficult ones to get
and critical the front.
Right, yeah. To get right. Braking into what's 7 and 8, basically braking into there. Front seems to tuck a little bit. Also, then you drift out wide to the outside curb and then bring it back. So it's a difficult one, especially when the tyre starts to drop. Then probably one of the main overtaking spots into turn 9. Hard braking down into there. A lot of different options for lines there because you can go a little bit wide, cut back up the hill, or you can see a lot of riders diving at the inside there. Accelerate out of that hairpin, up the hill into sweeping right, and then a really long, almost double apex right corner. Difficult there to find the right balance between rolling off, braking and bringing it back. You'll see some guys lunging at the inside there as well. Accelerate out of there. Bike seems to spin, wouldn't you say, Paul? A lot out of that one?
Yeah, especially end of race with so hot on the track. It's spinning a little bit everywhere, but especially this part when the tire is
towards the end of the race. Yeah. You'll see a lot of guys, starting to spin. Accelerate out of there into then that next left really fast. So it's almost like you've gone slow at the beginning, then fast and sweep in, slow again, and then it starts to speed up towards the end of the lap. Fast left-hand corner, really hard change of direction. Although you won't see it so much on the TV, it's difficult to change direction and get the bike into that next right.
Especially end of race when you are tired.
When you're tired.
Move 160 kilos.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
Don't want to move anymore. Into then the double apex right. So another one that you need to brake on the angle. Kind of one finger type of riding style there, which is difficult for me because I usually use 4. So to use 1, but it's really important for that corner. Making sure you really prepare the exit of this corner because then that's going to take you all the way down the back straight. And then probably the hardest corner to get right at the end of qualifying. You look down at your little screen, it says that you're minus 0.3 and you're like, okay, don't make a mistake, and or you brake too early or you brake too late. Well, especially that's my riding style anyway. Last corner, last opportunity to make a pass for the end of the race. To be honest, I think if you're leading on the exit of the last corner there, you'll win the race. So across the line. This year, I think we'll be chasing the 1:59.7 lap time. I did a 59 during the winter test. I think also Paul did a 59 during the winter test, so we'll be ready for a good performance. Paul does a fantastic job. I think the best one so far this year. And yeah, we'll be ready to get hot and sweaty at this race.
Oh, sign it,
sign
yeah,
it, sign
sure.
It, sorry, sign it. Sign your masterpiece. Oh. That's a good one.
All right.
Cool.
Here is
Sepang Circuit.